Lebone here. How you all are doing today? Today, not a lesson. No, we're going to talk about stomp boxes. Yes, stomp boxes. I get lots of requests for people asking me about when I mention having a stomp box or a drum or cajon or something. And I thought, right, I'll do a quick little one today about what I actually use. Don't forget, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Press the link down there. Ding, 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 ding. And if you want information about my cigar box guitars that I build, then obviously send me an email to the link below. Right, primarily what I use is something like this. Now this is a stomp box which I make. I retail these for about 25 quid. And basically, essentially, it's a box. I mean, anyone can actually build one. It's a box with a piezo pickup and an output. So what I do is, I'll just demonstrate it in my Vox here. What I do, when I'm playing on stage or whatever, I would obviously be going through a PA. Then the most important thing is when you're using one of these, is to have your bass up and your treble down, so you get a bit of a. I always put a little bit of reverb on, just to give it a little bit of. So you can hear that, and what's got on here, because it's got a piezo on it, it picks up a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, you can piezo the microphone. It picks up a lot of stuff. So what I tend to do is I put a carpet on top of this. You know, when I sell these, I sell them. It depends what the customer wants. If you want a bit of carpet on, I'll put a bit of carpet, glue a bit of carpet on. But normally it's just a wooden box, as I say, with some feet on it and an output. My retail is for about 25, 26 quid, plus shipping. But again, it's something quite simple you can make. Now, that's if I'm on stage. Oh, sometimes I also will go through, I have an outboard preamp box as well, because sometimes these are quite useful, so you can get a bit more bass when you use one of these little preamps. The other thing is, obviously I use is a cajon, one of these, which is great because when you're out busking or whatever, you got yourself a seat, and this is quite loud. Now what I do with this is I have attached a hinge to it there. You can see there's a hinge. You'll see a little hinge there. And then I got myself a normal bass drum pedal. Now the difference is with this, I've put a pad on this because the bass drum pedals, this bit here, the knocker, is normally quite hard, and when it's hitting here, it doesn't sound right. So I've got one of these flat, one of these flat ones, which goes on. So when it's actually hitting it, it's not so. So it gives it quite a nice little ring because you've got the snare bit inside. Gives a little bit of rattle. I tried when I first got it using one of the drum things, but I put a tennis ball on top. That didn't work because the tennis ball kept flying off. So it's worth getting that, or putting maybe a piece of carpet around the thing, just to soften it, so it's not so harsh when you're doing it. Another great thing to do, of course, is I've also got a tambourine, a foot tambourine, which actually attaches your foot, so you get a bit of a hi-hat. But essentially, you can just use a tambourine. Just put that on the floor, put your feet on it, and away you go. Stamp on it. You know, you're basically just stamping on with your foot, and that'll give you a bit of a beat as well. Just, you know, when you're playing with one of the cigar boxes, just gives you a little bit of a lift. So that was a quick one, just to tell you what I use, because people keep asking me. So there we go. I either use one of these foot stompers or stomp box if I'm going through my PA or whatever, I'm on stage, if I'm out busking, or sometimes I will use my cajon, obviously, when I'm on the stage as well, just mic it up. I did actually put a piezo pickup in one of these cajons, but I find it doesn't work. It's not the right sort of sound you can get. I'm sure there's a pickup you can put in it, but I just find chucking a mic inside it works just as good. And of course, a faithful old tambourine. I basically do use this foot tambourine as well as my stomp box, so I've got a bit of a hi-hat sound and a bit of a bass drum sound. So that's it. just thought I'd let you know those things. If you want the information, don't forget, send me an email to my email address below. That's it from me. Don't forget, please subscribe. See you again soon for lots more lessons. Marc Lebone. Ciao.